Welcome to Study Loop.
For this question, we're asked to estimate the value of a pile of gold that would be needed to cover the goddess Freia from sight. So we're going to consider this pile of gold to be some kind of rectangle with some depth, right? So it's going to have a volume. Once we know the volume, we can get the mass using the density. Once we know the mass, we can convert that into dollar amounts since it's $10 per gram. So to get the volume, we need to know the length of the pile of gold, L, times the width times the height. Okay, so the length of the pile of gold that is needed is probably around 50 centimeters. Okay, the width to support this frame probably needs to be about 40 centimeters, we're going to say. And again, your estimations from this could be a little different. You could use 45 and 55. You might be able to get away with 49 and 38, but 50 and 40 seem to be about reasonable. And then we need something tall enough to cover her height. 2 meters would be about correct. 6 foot should be plenty to cover somebody. That's about 2 meters. And 2 meters is 200 centimeters. So we're going to say that the height is about 200 centimeters. So there's our values for length, width, and height that we're going to use. And this comes out to be 4 times 10 to the 5th cubic centimeters. Now that we know the volume, we can calculate the mass of the pile, m, since it's just the volume times the density, rho. So if we carry this out, we find that the mass is equal to 7.72 times 10 to the 6 grams. And then the dollar amount, the monetary value, we'll just use a dollar sign to represent that, is equal to the mass multiplied by the value of it, which is $10. Let's make that look like a nicer dollar sign. $10 for every gram. So carrying this out, we see that the dollar amount is about 7.72 times 10 to the 7 dollars, or about $77 million. And we can go ahead and box that in as our solution to the question.